So one of the hardest things for me as a caregiver is being away from my husband. And I'm not going to make this a political commentary, but if any of you are married to someone who is outside of the U.S. at this point in one of those 75 banned countries, then it's very difficult. It is hard, and I'm having a hard time with this. So we decided to move forward with our plans to also have a home in Nigeria. So we got an apartment, and then we will look to secure further housing. But with that being said, that causes me stress. And I'll be honest with you, I really don't get stressed out over caring for my mom because I love her to pieces and she makes it very easy. It's stressful and hard enough for me to see her sick. And so if you're a caregiver and you can identify with that, I've always had a good relationship with both of my parents. So seeing my mom be so sick, that tears at my heart more than anything. But I love the fact now that her and I can agree when I need a break. And so I need a break. And she knew I was getting stressed out, not seeing my husband, not seeing my other family here. And I just needed this is my happy place. This is where I come. Where he is my home. And I know that many people can identify with that, especially if you're going through this immigration period pause. So I left. I had a cold right before I left, and then I wound up getting on the plane. Now, if you guys are flying to Nigeria, let me know what route you're taking because I normally fly from my home to Frankfurt. Then I have like a 4-hour layover on the way there, and then I'll go straight to Lagos and where I need to go from there. But this time I decided to cross the Atlantic from Atlanta, and that's almost a 12-hour flight. And and I got to go back that way too. So I'm trying not to think about it, but I'm telling you that flight, not only was it cold, so I had on a one-piece like sweatsuit jumper, and then I had on a blanket over top, and then I had a blanket on my bottom, right? So over my lap. And so I was securely tucked in with this cold, sniffling and sneezing. It got a little worse when I got here, so I really wasn't able to post. But my husband makes it all worth it. Because when I land and I see my husband and I hear him, babe, I'm at peace. Like I feel my body start to de-stress from everything that's going on, right? And I will tell you, the moment I land, my husband, you know what he lets me be? He simply lets me be his wife. I don't have to worry about anything. This man takes care of everything. He hustles when I'm not here. He hustles when I'm here. And this is my happy place because he's here, and it makes me feel so comfortable coming here along with other friends and family, relationships that I've developed. This is my home. So I need to be here. And this is where I come to de-stress. So caregivers, here's my point. If you don't have a place like this that allows you to de-stress, I don't know how to emphasize to you how important it is. I don't know how to emphasize to you that at some point you're going to hit a wall and you're going to need to break down and have time for yourself, right? And schedule that for yourself. I hit that wall. And I'm going to tell you something else I've noticed as a caregiver. The longer I give care, the more I hit that wall, right? So I need more time for myself, not less. And then you couple other things like life events. My other daughter is getting married. There's some renovations that need to be done in our home. It's a lot going on. And so you tell me what you do. Now, after we spent a couple of days in Lagos. Now I'm here in my home. I got my hair braided, because every time I come to Nigeria, I got to get my hair braided. You know that now. So you guys tell me what you do, what you're thinking as far as where's your happy place as a caregiver. Do you even have one? And if you don't, why not?